After a blip in May, markets were back in positive territory in June, helped by trade tensions relaxing just a little and increased speculation over possible interest rate cuts. So far this year, the MSCI World Index has gained nearly 17%. And the S&P 500 Index, which measures US equities, reached a record high 2 weeks ago. At the same time, with the prospect of higher interest rates, investors have been turning to gold, the traditional safe haven, and last week the price of gold reached a 6-year high. We're down to just 2 candidates in the Conservative leadership contest. We've got the former Foreign Secretary, Boris Johnson, and the current Foreign Secretary, Jeremy Hunt. The winner will be announced on the 23rd of July, which leaves just a little over 3 months for the new Prime Minister to sort out Brexit by the current deadline of the 31st of October. At the time of recording this video, the market strongly believes that Boris will win the contest. He currently has an implied probability of 88%. Pretty much everything was up last month. FTSE 100 was up 4%, the Euro Stoxx index went up 6%, and the S&P 500 index surged 7%. Emerging market returns were also positive, particularly China, which increased 7.8%. However, it was a mixed month for the pound, as it gained 0.5% against the dollar, but lost 1.3% versus the euro. There's been a lot of talk in the last few weeks about fund liquidity, following the news of Neil Woodford's ongoing suspension of his UK Equity Income Fund due to its high exposure to illiquid assets. The Governor of the Bank of England, Mark Carney, is among those who've called for better regulations in this area. Since I first joined Courtiers 6 years ago, it's been drilled into me just how important liquidity is. We will only ever invest a very small proportion of our funds in assets that could be deemed illiquid, and we're constantly monitoring the liquidity of the funds to ensure that investors can withdraw money from the funds whenever they like, regardless of market conditions.